it's ToProForuGames or Adam, and welcome back to another one of my top 5 videos. Today we'll be going over 5 of the most overpowered strategies in all of COD Zombies. So not too long ago, we did the top 5 most OP strats specifically for Black Ops 3 Zombie Chronicles, and you guys absolutely love that top 5, so I thought, why not do the most OP strategies in all of COD Zombies, so it's including World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and of course Black Ops 3 as well. Now, if you watch that top 5, you'll definitely be familiar with some of the strategies on this list, but there are also a bunch more really OP strats in other games that a lot of you might not even know about. Now, I know I've been saying this a lot lately, but if you guys have any ideas for top 5s, please let me know in the comment section below. It honestly is really helpful, and if you see a comment or an idea in the comments that you really like, please leave it a thumbs up. What I've been doing right now is every time I kind of ask you guys to leave a comment or an idea for a top 5, I'll go to that video and get at least 1 or 2 ideas, and once I have a bunch of them, I'll kind of slow down on asking you guys or kind of chill with asking you guys for ideas. But it really does help, and I have a bunch of ideas from you guys, so thank you guys so much for that. If you haven't already, guys, make sure to drop a like on the video. Our goal, like always, is going to be 3,000 likes, and besides that, guys, let's go ahead and go over the 5 most OP strats in COD Zombies. So coming in at number 5 on my list, well, you already know what it is because we are chilling in the Keynoter Toten Alley, and this strat is easily one of the most overpowered strats in all of COD Zombies. And it's crazy because in Black Ops 1 Zombies, the best high round strategy was easily the stage. And in Black Ops 3, the stage really isn't all that good for high rounds. Sure, it's okay, but I wouldn't say it's as good as it was in BO1 for some reason. And of course, we have Gobblegums in BO3, and it's crazy how the Gobblegums make the alley strat so incredibly OP. A huge reason why this strategy is so OP is because all you really need is Alchem. That's the big Gobblegum, because Alchem allows you to constantly have ammo for your Thunder Gun, and that's so important for the strat. And then of course you have the VMP, you're right there on the wall, get dead wire on that, you'll never run out of ammo. And if you want to go all out with this strat and use Power Vacuum, Round Robin, Perkaholic, Raindrops, Fail Contraption, Insta-Kills, it will make this strategy so easy, especially with those Power Vacuums. It is honestly disgusting, and getting to round 100 with this strategy using all the OP gums, it is just insanely easy. Even with Alchem, round 100 isn't that tough. So coming in at number 4 on my list, I have the Origins Church strategy. And if you were familiar with my top 5 that I did talking about the most OP strats specifically in Chronicles, you will realize that this is pretty much the same thing. I had a Kino at number 2, and I had the Origins Church at number 1, and believe it or not, there are 3 more, even more OP strats in COD Zombies. Anyways, so the Church strategy on Origins, it is the Church, or it's between the Church and the 4th generator where Doug is. It's the tank path, and you just stand there with the ice staff, and that's it. Like, that's why this strategy is so overpowered. I wouldn't say it is easier than Kino, but this strategy, if you do it correctly and you get it down, the rounds go by so fast. It's absolutely disgusting because you are literally spawn killing the zombies. They would spawn it from the ground and instantly freeze and instantly die, so the rounds go by really quickly. And now that only like 1 Panzer spawns in, it makes the strat even easier on Origins, and this has always been one of the most OP strats. Even back in BO2 it was used a lot, and of course now that you have the Gobblegums, it makes it even more overpowered. So coming in at number 3 on my list, and this is where things start to get kind of interesting, and this one right here actually might surprise a couple of you. So number 3, guys, I have the Buried Bank strategy. Now on Buried, there there are a lot of really OP strats. I was really considering putting the subsurface resonator strat, and if you're familiar with that, you'll know exactly how OP that once was, but it was patched. I think this strategy right here is it's just not crazy overpowered, but it's just crazy easy. And the fact that this exists, it's just mind-blowing. And let me explain what this strategy is. First of all, Buried is one of those maps where you can get literally everything on round 1. Because of the bank, you can get all the perks on round 1 as well. And it's crazy that you can do that before Gobblegums even existed in the game. And of course, on Buried, the wonder weapon is the Paralyzer, which has infinite ammo. So all you have to do is fly on top of the roof where the bank is, make sure that couch that's up there, it's a door, keep that closed, and all you have to do is stand there and spam the trigger. The zombies will jump up, and since the Paralyzer has infinite ammo, you just stand there and tap the trigger, and the zombies will just die over and over and over again, and you never have to worry about ammo again because it's infinite ammo. You know, having monkeys is nice, having, you know, an AN off the wall for insta-kills is nice as well, but it's just the most easiest thing in the world, and you don't have to do anything. And again, I don't know why this even exists. Something like this should never ever have happened in COD Zombies. So coming in at number 2 on my list, I have the Revelations Vrook strategy. And as soon as you guys saw the title of this top 5, you knew there was going to be a Revelation strategy somewhere in here. And this strategy right here, it is disgustingly easy. It's absolutely insane. Not too long ago, I actually did my first ever round 100 run on Rev, because back when Rev first came out, every time I tried to go for 100, my game would crash. So I went for 100 recently, and I was successful with it, and I used this strategy right here, and I knew it was easy, but I didn't think it was this easy, and here's why Revelations and this specific strategy is so easy. Number 1, you have the Apothecary Servant on this map that can be upgraded, and then as well you have the Thunder Gun. And the big thing here is you can have both guns at once. That right there is just instant God mode. It's just insane. You can have both those weapons at the same time. You have Arnie's, you have, you know, Gobblegums, you have Ragnaroks, which are really good in those higher rounds, especially on Rev and with the Apothecary and Thunder Gun. You charges so quickly. And then on top of that, you know, you have the God Mask, and if you get that mask, you are literally invincible. It's like 10 hits to go down. When you pair all of those things up, you can't die, and you know, you got all the ammo you need with those Gobblegums. You got the Arnie's, you got the Rags, the Thunder Gun, and the Apothecary. You stand beside this window and you just spawn kill the zombies for days. In the higher rounds, I was testing it out. You can get like 40, 50, 60 kills per shot with the upgraded Apothecary Servant. It is honestly disgusting. It is easy mode. They kind of patched this. They added some ground spawns, but honestly, when I was playing, like again, a couple months ago, it really didn't affect me at all, and it's still super easy to do to this day. So we made it to the number 1 spot, the most overpowered strategy in all of Call of Duty Zombies, and this was tough. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of OP strats in COD Zombies, and any one of the previous 4 strategies that we talked about so far could easily be in the number 1 spot because they're really overpowered strategies. But there is one strategy in COD Zombies that is just a little more OP than the previous 4, and that strategy is the Die Rise elevator strategy. And I'm not talking about the pre-patch, I am talking about the current Die Rise elevator strategy, and let me explain why it's so overpowered. So here's why this strategy is so incredibly overpowered. All you have to do is stand in the elevator shaft with your stick of fire, and you should have zombies spawning in from your left and zombies spawning in from your right. All you have to do is you have to shoot the ground so the zombies coming from your right can attack you and just slip down towards all the zombies coming towards your left. You guys can see that right now in the gameplay. And once you do that, all you have to do is take another shot at the zombies, and then it will cause a chain reaction. And once you get into those higher rounds, this chain reaction from one shot of your circle of fire can literally take out an entire round. It is that overpowered, and all you have to focus on is just every 10 to 15 seconds shoot the ground, and then one shot you're taking care of the entire wave of zombies. And on top of that, you can get completely, and I mean completely, set up on round 1. You have the bank on this map. You can build the Slick of Fire, one of the most OP wonder weapons on round 1. Get the AN-94 pack-a-punched off the wall, all your perks, everything you need on round 1. It is absolutely insane, and I think that's why I put this at number 1, is just because you can pretty much get everything, including this wonder weapon, on round 1. It is absolutely insane, and it is completely broken. It's not as broken as the pre-patched Dire-Rise elevator strat, but it is still a very, very overpowered strategy, and it definitely deserves the number 1 spot on my list. So there we have it, guys. Those are the 5 most overpowered high round strategies in COD Zombies. And like I said, just before we talked about the Dire-Rise elevator strategy, any one of these strats on this list can be in the number 1 spot. But the thing about like Dire-Rise and even Buried is being able to get set up on round 1 is just insane. Even in BO3 with Gobblegums, you can't really get everything on round 1, but on Dire-Rise and Buried, you can literally get everything you need on round 1, and it's just so overpowered, so crazy, especially that Dire-Rise elevator strat. Besides that, guys, if you enjoyed the video, like always, drop a like, subscribe for more top 5, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.